When it was you did it, how it happened, seem no one knows. And I swear jungle air don't care for young lungs. I mean, that's why I would have brung some less aligned set. I find free man's on a man's mind like mine. Yo, you listening? I get to thinking. I heard a thing from a corrupt bird who sings as he shits perched on brick sharking flocks in the city there. Tune and the words he worked was uneasy, the melody. Off key, he danced in a Babylon two-step scan, looking like a man who got nab boss in a using his left and right wing. BDI in me, he sing. Man's on road, live like life, owed them something then. Switched his pitch to failed families, fractured her. I counteracted with who manufactured the harm with arms, made a Beretta feel cushy under a hooded sweater, or a young mind's neglect filter flex a tech nine times I said it, but my man never get it, so I stressed it. What I meant, intent to cement a message envisaged. Babies born in concrete storms, growing only knowing, trying to cope with wounded hope. No, LOVE to promote someone owes them something. I told the low parental income flows out. Who feels it knows. Battling the beast, increased decease. More body bags drag, so some grab a piece for release. No, PEACE, but the peace. The peace, my brethren. The peace feels nice, yeah. Real nice at the price of life, I said. Things turn dread where ignorance runs heads and more bloodsheds. I stress to me what seemed to be the same mentality as the fuckeries overseas where the Janjaweed proceeded making Darfur African black blood bleed. And tribal war can't solve the problem. He shot me hard like he never know a whole spoken word sound power in my front yard. Then switch the topic quick for a propaganda persuasion fix. My man still balancing his left and right wing. It made me want to set a speech to reach for free, so see me. My man still balancing his left and right wing. He singed of asylum seekers saying they're creatures with no right to life, and my man was precise, you know. I could see he wasn't ready, but steady on that. I spoke back about it. Like how I won't take those and them who try and dictate from high, no. Low office of state to try and make me see an immigration invasion. I said I swear down, England was built from warrior descendants of colonized, captured nations and mass migration with no reparations given, but headlines find time to be misleading. People believing in colours and cultures from foreign being the problem. I looked up to gauge his view, but it already flew, and I knew he was going to twist my truths back to the rest of the corrupt birds at his nest, all of them balancing their left and right wing. It made me want to set a speech to reach for free, so see me when I'm leaving this colour culture complex society, maintaining trickery, held down in the foundation of conspiracy. I know I need to be resting my chest with the Most High. Why? It's cause I'm knowing I need to be going where righteous lions is roaming, with dread mains flowing, roaring psalms in the calm of Selassie eyes breeze, where majestic moves made with ease I see, perched on concrete trees, my visions vocalized. I feel to reside where the vibes of the wise rise with blessings for city-stained eyes. Far from war or hurt from what I saw, for more of the same to remain. Past pain ingrained from ancestry, shot for cash crops, power, money and greed, then grave dropped on the slave plots. Believe no people chanting songs for pounds in palms, no woes from egos, weak hearts, no show, no agenda to be a big spender. 5-0 convoys who lock down lost boys, or moms taking wounds to their wounds. Soul search a sign in this half-cast life of mine, praying I'll find a black star line coming home from time, reaching for my region on waves of free man, a space not laced by a shit stem's religion. In my range, in my vision, in my scope, yeah. I'm a mind, I'm a grind, as I speak, as I spoke, some identity for you and me, but when it was you did it, how it happened, see no one knows. And I swear jungle air don't care for young lungs, that's why I would have brung some less aligned set. I find free man's on a man's mind like mine. I spoke to them, you know, yeah man. told them what I saw, even way before a righteous man hit me off within half a soul in truth. I mean, it's a point I'm making. It's a point I'm making. Blessed because in a brick, baby dread before day rise. Earth eyes gave Zion rise to poem sons and daughters. Nah, man. Nobody never listening. Our dark flesh Zulu never kissed him. Just shot a name from his nuts, so I guess motherlands flow through us. And I swear up, I had a pal of tricky, pretty road talk speech. What? Good eye told me he couldn't reach. Consciousness to clean heart, free man in time. It's always time. You get me time. Some more time. Malusi gonna keep things moving with a word I rhyme with a reason from we speaking. No, my soul why I dry cry to try and poem people something. Nostalgia, 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 ja. I'm in the jigs of it. You know what, yeah. My head's been off-keyed up, full of mix-up and I know you cushed it, but touch what I found. Swear down. Stolen faces mixed in summer blazed egos all year round, and I don't even wanna hold it. Scully clouds skank on easy masked emotion, brethren. Bare beady eyes bleeding, revealing everyone on road got damaged dreams. And I watch them same dreams, switch the schemes, make ways and means, do the works and fiends. Mr. Whites and Bees, seeing me, seeing them, seeing us. When the wide in the eye never work no more. Fret with regret, tell me something. You ever gangbang neglect? Set a cement psalms of being raised in bricks seems worth. Silent her up in translations, Jah bless them. Us I and we yuck mouth rank bad breasts pulling off cocoa but a fresh summer. Messy mind can rest in them times. Man a man's mind drifted in a bingy black heartbeats of Africa, yeah. But I got lost cause I never know my way around. Instead, I hit staff in a British bush corner. Watch the dreads, dubbed and rocksteads in the love of the people I knew and grew in a government yards. Hands worth. All systems fall in the end. Smack it up from within. Wagwan, what you want? Everything in the world, bro. I check you when I reach. Grey British lamppost, exercise height, blowing up life over road fears. Deepest minds in the world when we blaze. High grade ram packing, economy cling film rapping. You know what, brethren? I pray you got my back. Boom, child's play grown in the adult bad manners calm. I beg you set some rain. I put pain for times I shot my insides in years for sentenced in poison and did you ever get faded out forward? Fucked by awkward. Stress me, I stress, stressing. So I draw for a curbside blessing. Feel naya bingy mystic grassroots shoots. Bashy bass lines in a sound. I'm in a system and no time I listen. Burn it, spear up life, man, don't cry, my brother, and all my most blessed songs. That was everyone he ever sung. Cause when them vibes of this franchise, big friend, some people was carrying equal only with rights for them. I was bouncing off concrete trees, planted in steel roots. My two-tone cast half shades, shedding pavement, black heart drops, and I had history in years plus roots, I'm out more in heritage. But when I first got it, I was like, you know what, yeah, fuck this. I'ma put it in my pocket and run. And I don't care what no one says I saw. I've seen humble men make jungle brick movement with lion paw and Moses carry the people. What? More for the children's cause? Save them. But I ain't looking applause if change don't rise with the people's hands, son. Pennies for our pain, rumbling in standard co-op road English, talking in tongues from stolen lungs. Search some emotion. cause I feel nostalgia in the jigs of it. So I'm on it, punk scar, Rastafari, ready in the rebel life, man, of a mutual over. Standing in the day rise of a free man's breeze, you know something. Humble me if I words sound parakeet when hard-boiled British potato and rank peas, it don't make sense. More time, I find it's in the witch of the west, you look at, you know what, yeah, I don't even wanna hold, and I love my soul, P.S. I'm a woman's baby. I want it all back, need that dream, now I scheme from ways and means, son. Hope to cope, see me. I'm done dealing in the thoughts of a suicide rope. I've been looking love to promote, but why? More time than moves and me need rehearsing, see. I wanna start conversing with her and him. Look in their eyes and feel they ain't seeing sin plenty. I've been gauging identity cause I lost mine, sipping poison bare times, and I will beg you some sympathy, but see, you need to be living your own life, holding down you and yours, what's more. My only help can come from self, so I draw on some reasoning, explain my being and what I'm seeing. Somalian women wearing their culture heads wrapped in their hijab, that pride in roots I never had. I want that, need that. Who am I? Who I am? Who I am? Baby mothers pushing young life in a prime to me. These British streets a scam, a game, it's all the same. Make me rearrange, forget about slavery's past and shame, disguised by high rise with pieces of something everybody wants to buy, so I dry cries, I kick these thoughts of the mind, sign of the times and time. Time keeps moving, with youths on road control by bad mind on the grind, cause I got something to be proving. And next man's trapped and smack using. Ain't no shot that fiends on the block blaze a fat rock and get their head knocked. No fall as they record their dreams and what it means, oh. To make the blood rush, feeling stush as the next soul gets sold and split from the hit of a dirty needle. Corrupted in the system like your baby born evil and all this. Mixed with a fix up all the tricks, people shook from fundamentalists, cause now everybody on the hit list, the world turns sinister. Make a calm man wanna run up in Westminster, a lick shot after Prime Minister. Gordon Brown, who skins teeth like he cares. Shooting and booted, my good eyes sees he recruited minds with propaganda for war. UN negotiation, when they ain't doing jack to stop next heads of state murking nations. Wayos and convicts released on probation, still looking to raise cause a 9 to 5 don't pay, so rainy days displays the ways with which the West Indian Windrush promise was dishonest, and the only goal was in the smile of an old black man from yard who worked hard and voted Labour with his ballot card, giving his days and sweat, trying not to regret. Leaving the land he called home, forced to own the reality that even though we fought for you, him and me, the West is only sugar sweet in theory. Understand me clearly, hear me. So some man's plans to shift grams, strap it and pack it, shut it for profit, the face. They lost it. Females for sale on some gas retail, quick to flip tricks, getting by, getting high, can you blame them? Down pressure and raise them. Ain't like many Moses ago when people used to know something, cause doctrines later the shanty towns with babies' bellies rumbling, people stumbling, left wondering why their spirit died but they never lived once, and the response, take more weight out your wage packet, say it in a tax bracket and the politicians say hack it. What? Why that look? Did you think I was gonna stand up on stage and pick myself up, chat about how much weed I blazed and took off? Which girl's bumper I broke? When the climax surrounds me with the tragedies and repeated stories of Charlene Ellis and Letitia Shakespeare's life at the price of a bullet. The whole of us staring face to face with Damanola Taylor's eyes. These shoes run deeper than the young hand who pulled it. The trigger's bigger than the heat in the street. The case more than the course, it's more than all your wells running dry, it's more than me questioning why moms losing their children can't be vocalized, and a poet conscious and knows he ain't gonna fix shit unless there's action with it, and a lost generation can't redeem nations. I can go on for long strong with room for more, but you heard it before, I'm saying, I'm seeing, I've seen. I need a dream.